Hey guys, THEoEGGMAN here. Welcome to The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass, episode 32. Last episode, we did a bunch of treasure hunting. This episode, we're gonna travel through the Temple of the Ocean King for the 5th time. So you could, at the beginning of the temple, you could step in that yellow light if you wanted to, and you could return to halfway through the temple, but there's a lot of treasures that we have to get in the earlier rooms that weren't available before, like this one right here, where you create a tightrope between those two wooden pegs and hit the eye statue with a bow and arrow, and then a treasure chest will appear in the bottom right corner of the map, and it's a timed treasure chest, so just run over there and you can get a spirit gem. So then we're just going to continue through this room like we have before, taking the shortcut. There's no other shortcuts that we can take now to make it even faster. So just continue on, get the small key right here, and I think right now we're waiting for Phantom to move out of the way, and just head all the way back here, open up the long locked door with the small key, and head down to the next room. So this room, we're just going to progress through it the same like we have before, hitting these two switches and then blowing up the wall right here. And again, stepping on this switch and throwing your boomerang to get the small key. But at the end of this room, there's going to be something different that we're going to be doing, which we haven't done before since we got new items now. So make sure the Phantom's not looking at you. Run past them and hit the switch to change the blocks around. Instead of heading through the locked door, you want to come over here and blow up this wall right there. And I'm pretty sure we've blown up this wall before. You can get some extra time right here. But you're going to take a bomb shoe out and wait till this rolling spike thingy is to the left of the bomb shoe hole. Send a bomb shoe through, and it's going to hit a switch over here. It's going to create a treasure chest on the other side of the room. So run all the way across. Gonna have to switch these blocks around. Run all the way up here, and we get a wisdom gem. So now with that, we're done with everything in this room. So now we're just going to head back to the locked door and head down deeper into the temple. So in this room, there's going to be a huge shortcut for us. So just head up to this area right here, pull out your claw shot, and gotta get into a precise position. That's a tongue twister. And create a tightrope, and you can just slingshot yourself up here, and we're already in the next chamber instead of having to get the 3 Triforce pieces, or Sacred Crest, I think they call it, even though they look exactly like the Triforce. But in this room, just shoot the eye switch with your bow and arrow, and there's going to be another shortcut in this room too. So we're going to take out the Phantom Eye first with a bomb shoe. And strategy for taking Phantom Eyes out is just to go where their area is with a bomb shoe, and then just go back and forth a bunch of times, and eventually one of them will run into each other and Phantom Eye will blow up. But send your bomb shoe into that hole right there, and that's going to lower these spikes, and we can get a small key. But instead of using the small key on the door that we normally use it on, we are going to head up to the north here, and we can see there's 2 bomb shoe holes. you want to send a bomb shoe through both of these holes, and it's going to hit a switch at the end and lower these spikes right here. And now we can open up this locked door and head into a different part of the next chamber. So here we're in a different section of this chamber where we haven't explored before. You want to use your shovel and create a geyser and go up and hit the switch. That's going to disable that gust jar right there, and then you can get a treasure map from the treasure chest. But then head back up, hit the switch again, and you want to use this gust jar right here to help you jump this longer gap, which I'm failing at right now. Maybe sometime I'll get it. There we go. And then you can just head down into the next chamber after that. So the more and more items you get, the faster and faster this temple is gonna go. It just, even though it can be annoying, it's nice that they give you new items and give you shortcuts, so you don't have to do the whole room over again. You can just skip through everything. But you just want to draw the Triforce on that door again and come into this room. This is where you could have skipped to if you went through the yellow portal, but you wouldn't have got those 2 spirit gems that we got earlier. In this room you're just gonna head up to the north again like we did before, and you just want to head over here, and now we can use our claw shot to get over to this treasure chest here. You want to open up this treasure chest here and then come across right there. Just leave the crystal in the safe zone for now. Shoot your boomerang at this switch right there, and then it'll create a treasure chest. Watch out for phantoms too in this part. And we get a power gem. And now you just want to head back and grab the round crystal. And it's probably a good idea to create a safe zone thing like I did right there, so the red phantom doesn't see you. And you want to come around with a round crystal and head into this door, or the staircase that we went through, and then you're gonna come up here and shoot a bomb shoe up through this hole and hit that switch. That's gonna open up another door, and you're gonna come back and grab the round crystal that we dropped, and head all the way up. And watch out for phantoms here again. And you can just head down these stairs now. So now we're in the room where we have to place the crystals in the pedestals. So if you remember, we have to place them in a special order to get to the next area of the temple. That's what was written on a stone tablet, I think. So that's what we want to do, but first we want to get all the crystals into that area before we start placing them in any order. So you want to come over here, hit this arrow thingy, but when you're looking at the eye statue, it's going to close, so you have to be looking away from it. So you have to get at a certain angle and shoot the arrow thingy. And once you do, it's gonna open up these, or lower the spikes over here. And then that switch is going to open up a platform. I just cut ahead to when I actually took out the phantom, because it was basically 30 seconds of me just standing around doing nothing. And didn't think you guys wanted to see that, so once you take out once you take out the phantom, you can get a random ship part from the treasure chest that appears. So with the squirt crystal, you want to take it over here. Well, we got the squirt crystal from the phantom that we dropped in the trapdoor. Want to place it over there. It's going to lower the flames. We can get a triangle crystal from there, and just bring the triangle crystal into the safe zone, and then grab the square crystal. That's going to reactivate the flames, but just bring this all the way back to the safe zone. And the order that we needed to do to get to the next area of the temple was square, circle, triangle. So once you do that, you just head through this door here. So Celia's saying it's like the whole floor sank down. So that's telling us that we put the crystals in the right order. And when we head back out here, we're in a different area of the temple. And there's going to be new phantoms here. These are gold phantoms. And what's different about them is when a phantom eye or one of the other phantoms spot you, they will teleport to where you are. So you want to be careful with those guys. So to start out, you just want to grab some bomb shoes and send them through the bomb shoe door. And we're trying to take out the phantom eyes, so we're using the strategy like I said before, where you just draw a line back and forth where the phantom eyes appear. So just draw a line back and forth and it'll eventually take out the phantom eye. And we're going to do the same thing with the phantom eye on the other side. Just draw a line back and forth. I kind of go over the top there, but better be safe than sorry. Just took him out in a couple seconds. But anyways, once you take out those phantoms, there's a crystal switch in there too that you have to hit. It's right by the second phantom eye that I took out. But you want to come over here, and there's going to be this rock right here. And once the phantom crosses the spikes, you want to just shoot the rock at him. But as you saw, if you do it before he's at the spikes, the spikes will just blow up the rock, and you won't be able to kill the phantom. So you want to do the same thing on this side, except once you hit the switch near the second phantom eye that I took out, the spikes will disappear. So you don't need to worry about any spikes in this one. You just need to make sure that the phantom is lined up. And when you take them out, a small key will appear. And you can take a red jar, and I think it's a good idea, and send a bomb shoot through this hole to hit this switch. It's going to lower the spikes over there, and then you can grab your claw shot over to this wooden peg. And over here there's a gold jar where we can get some more sand or time for our phantom hourglass. That switch right there is just going to lower those spikes over there. They're going to be going up and down, but better to just have them lowered instead of sometimes being up. Over here we got the last phantom eye in the room, so you can do the same strategy, just go up and down and take out the phantom eye. So then heading into this inner area, you can come over here, hit this switch, and that's going to lower these spikes. And then this treasure chest is going to hold a big green rupee. over there there's a gold jar where you can get some more time for your Phantom Hourglass. And then we want to head back, all the way back out this, where we use the bomb, and jump on the wooden peg here. And we can claw shot over to this treasure chest, we get another big green rupee. And in that one, if you don't have full potion slots, then you'll get a potion of some sort. I'm not sure which one. But anyways, you can just head through the locked door now, and now we're in the next room. So for this room, you just want to send out bomb chews, and we're trying to take out all the phantom eyes right now. So there's going to be 2 stationary ones and 2 moving ones. So I just send them to the stationary one first, and then attempt to get the moving one. But I got lucky. I hit the moving one when I was aiming for the stationary one. So it's always nice because the stationary ones are a lot easier to hit. So it's a lot better if you hit the moving ones. So now last one is a moving one, so we're going to do the same strategy and just draw a bunch of lines back and forth here, and it takes them out. Once you take all 4 of them out, it's going to create a treasure chest in the top left corner, or top right corner, sorry, of the room. And now you can see the gold phantoms doing their thing here and teleporting to us. But we had a red jar there, so it didn't matter if they were looking at us. In this treasure chest, it's just going to be a random treasure, so nothing too special. Don't have much need for money anymore. But you can just pull that switch back there that we saw. And now we want to get, there's another switch in the top left corner of the room, but we got chased by phantoms, so just ignore them and head up to the switch over here, and we can pull it, and that's going to create a bridge between these 2 platforms. And now we want to get up there. Sorry for my... God. I don't know. Having my tongue's getting tied today. But sorry if my commentary has been kind of boring this episode. There's not much to talk about. A lot of the episode is just rooms that we've been in before and are doing again now. And now it's just... Now there's new rooms, but it's still isn't like anything too exciting happening. But now you want to you stepped on those 2 switches earlier, and we have to step on 4 switches in this temple or in this room to get to the next room. So you send a bomb shoot to that switch over there and step on these last 2 switches, and that's going to lower the door over here. And now we're in the last room of this temple, and this is actually the last room of puzzles in this temple. There's no more rooms after this that have puzzles in them. So yeah, because we're gonna be getting... Actually, I won't spoil what we're getting, even though it's pretty obvious. So I'm pretty happy that we don't have any more rooms after this one, because it just gets annoying doing this temple over and over again. But anyways, this treasure chest will have a force gem in it, and it's going to be another one of these puzzles where we have to get all the force gems into into the pedestals. So you can just take this one up and throw it in one of the pedestals, and now we just have 2 more. So you just want to head around into this area here. It's going to be a phantom eye. It's going to be... It saw us there, but we just took it out with a bow and arrow. And you can hide in this safe area right there, so not too big of a deal. And there's going to be a whiz robe. There's going to be whiz robes in this room. Anytime you open up a treasure chest. There's a red jar right here that we try and make a safe exit for us, but it's not going to work, as you'll see in a second. We try and get away from this phantom that sees us, but we end up getting hit. It's going to take off time from your phantom hourglass, but if that does happen to you, you just want to shoot the phantom in the arrow with a... No, don't shoot him in the arrow. Shoot him in the back with an arrow. And grab the force gem that he drops, because he's going to be holding on to it. And then we want to bring it up to where the pedestals were. So wait for this phantom to make sure he's not looking at you. And carry it up. And put it into the pedestal. My voice is starting to hurt. I feel like I'm getting a cold or something. I don't know, my throat's kind of sore. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. Or cold isn't very serious illness anyways, but I don't feel like having a cold right now. It's summertime. Not supposed to get sick during summer. But anyways, grab the last force gem from the phantom. Put it in the last pedestal. It's going to open up the door to the final room of the temple. But there are whiz robes in this area that we want to take out first, so we can't head there just yet. So just head out of a safe zone and look away from the whiz robe to draw it towards you. Once you take out all the whiz robes in this room, treasure chest will appear over there. And inside it is going to be a random ship part. So after that, just head back to this area and down, and here we are in the final room. But we're still going to have to come back here again, obviously, because that's what this game just does, just makes us come back here over and over again. But anyways, in this chest, it's going to be a sea chart. And this is the final sea chart. So now we have all 4 sea charts. And blue light is going to appear. And you just want to head into that to get teleported back to the beginning of the temple. So we're going to end things off here now. Next time we're going to explore the new sea chart. I'll see you guys then.